Hello everyone, I'm Tom, and this is Thomas Money Magic. Today I'm going to be talking about the two types of property investing. And the first thing you might notice is that I'm not in my room as usual. And that's because I didn't want to be in the same place for... So the two types of property investing is residential and commercial property investing. And just as a quick reminder, I just want to tell you what investing is. So it's where you put your money towards something, and then your hope is for that to grow in value over time, so that you will end up selling it and you'll have more money than you had in the first place once you sell it. So the first type of property investing is residential, and that could be a standalone house like I live in. It could be just an apartment in the apartment building behind me, or it could just be a unit. So in a residential property, you would have a tenant, which is just the person that lives there, and to be allowed to stay there in your property, they would have to pay you rent. That would mostly be each month, but it would go off a weekly amount of how much money they would pay per week. You use this rent to pay for any bills that you might have. There are three main things that you have to pay for using your rent. Be a loan that you've taken out called a mortgage, and that loan's used so that you can buy the house in the first place if you didn't have enough money. And the second type is water bills. So you have to pay for however much water that your tenant uses. And the last type of bills that you have to pay is called council rate, and that's where you have to pay your suburbs council or your town's council amount of money so that they can pay for any communal places or for rubbish pickup. Other than getting money from rent, your goal is to also have the property grow in value over time. So that way, once you sell it, you'll earn more money, or you can get what's called equity, which means that you can get another loan, which is under the title of that house, and it just means that however much that the property has grown in price, that's how much money you're allowed to get out as a loan. The second type of property investing is commercial, and for that you might buy a shop that you might see on a street. You could also own a warehouse out in like an industrial area where a company could make their product or just store their product before they sell it. So like this episode, I'm going to be making some more episodes from a couple different places, possibly just around my house or around the neighborhood, because having all my episodes in my room is a bit boring. So yeah, that's all for me today. Thank you for listening. If you have any comments, questions or feedback, please do that in the comment section down below or on the contact us page on my website. Thank you for listening. See ya.